Bro, this fucking... Hello? Hello? What's the output? Hello? Let me just jack this up. Okay. Straight up. Fucking... Let's not be silly. This coronavirus shit is absolutely ridiculously, infuriatingly, absurdly, out of proportionally blown. Bro, there's fucking 50,000 people dead in the U.S. Suck my dick. I'm pretty sure the flu hit 50,000 this year already. Boo me. Just saw a report that said, like, 86% of people surveyed thought that the measures taken were beneficial. What 86 out of 100 retards did you survey? God damn it. This shit is so fucking obviously bullshit and in our face. Like, maybe coronavirus is real. I'll grant that it's real. Okay, coronavirus is real. Fine. Come on. Bro, look at all the shit they're doing behind doors. Fucking creating stimulus packages, probably writing checks to their friends, open up new trade alleys, create new markets for oil and natural gas and bullshit like that. Bro, they're taking our freedoms. It's fucking obvious. It's right in your face. It's like... Maybe that's not the whole point of this. Maybe they're not doing it just to take freedoms. But this happened and they're just like, oh, obviously, let's just fucking start taking freedoms. Like, bro, so easy. They got all these retards to start wearing masks. Okay, I get it. Maybe wearing a mask is helpful. Maybe you coughing and talking and sneezing is not great. And it's going to get people sick because you're spreading germs. Obviously. Fucking obviously. If you're spreading germs like that and you're sick, it'll probably get people sick. Fair, I'll grant you that. But come on. Every single fucking person wearing a mask doing everything. And like that overnight, all these retards were just like, oh, let's do it. Everyone fall in line, fall in line, fall in line, fall in line, fall in line. Fucking hell. Why does everyone just take orders and listen to it? How many fucking sheep are on this planet? Is the entire planet goddamn sheep and there's no fucking shepherds? Like, this place is ridiculous. Everyone's just on the bandwagon. Oh, we're going to do this for America. I'm not doing it. A part of the argument would be is that I am wrong and that I'm ignorant for feeling the way I do feel about coronavirus, that it's fucking ridiculously blown out of proportion, which, you know what, I happen to think that I think probably a lot of people feel this way. And a lot of people are probably fucking pissed off by this bullshit that's going on. Bro, it's only these retards on social media who are running the social media world that are interacting with the politicians on social media and the companies and the famous people and all the horseshit retards in charge. Suck a dick. Fuck you. Fuck you. In charge, my ass. We elected them to power. Probably not really, honestly. Probably didn't elect them in power. We just pulled some fucking voting switches. I'm not counting the votes. Do you know who's counting the votes? Probably the fucking government that's counting the votes. They're getting elected by each other, by doing favors, by spending massive amounts of money here and there. And sure, my vote might count for something, but how much of something, bro? Like... Why did we start with the masks after the peak of coronavirus? So I have two thoughts. One could be that they knew that people wouldn't adopt the masks and that it is absolutely vital for us to wear masks, and they knew that they couldn't just tell people to wear them, so they had to slowly break it in to get people to wear them. Or another option could be that, well, they're just fucking retarded and they just waited this long to see... They didn't just wait this long to see. They let it drag out way too long and then decided to make people wear masks, which could also be a point, or it could be neither, or both, or some sort of both. But, bro, why we have people wear masks and do shit? It's like, you ever go to the men's bathroom and watch that fucking, like, I don't know, 6 out of 10 men don't wash their hands after they take a piss? Like, come on, bro. There's so many other fucking things we need to worry about in this world. Like, this coronavirus shit is hilarious. And then they're like, oh my god, we're slowing the spread of it. We're doing a great job. We're doing a great job by wearing masks and social distancing and staying at home, stopping the spread. It's like, maybe. Probably not, though. Probably not. But... Bro, now we're at this point where, like, think about it. If you ever go to work in the future now, from now on, if you go to school from now on and you have a cough or a sneeze, you'll be sent home immediately, I imagine. Why wouldn't you? Why would they, like, now being sick is going to be so much more of a concern. health should be more of a concern. Like, I don't think health will be more of a concern. I think getting sick will. So health being the differentiation being health is your overall body and mind wellness. And your sickness would just be, that's temporary. Whereas health is until you're dead. Sickness is just like a part of your health, I should say. It is a lapse in health for a moment in time. But dude, this shit it's beat. It's so fucking beat. Like, what is it? We're at the end of April, bro. This shit's supposed to be done April 31st. Fucking cocksucker Governor Tom Wolf extended the I think stay at home to like the 8th. I think the mask thing is fucking like, I'm pretty sure that's for the rest of history, honestly, at this point. But it's adorable. It's like, when are they going to say you don't have to wear masks anymore? Because, well, when are we going to stop having conversation? And in conversation, we spit because, well, that's just how it works. There's stuff coming out of your mouth when you talk. Like, this microphone is probably covered in my spit. Like, so what, are we just going to stop wearing masks? And once coronavirus is gone, we're just not going to transmit the germs and shit? It's like, how long are we going to, like, how hard are we going to nerf society and for how long? It's like, all right, the government just got to do a full test run to see if they can control us all. And they just fucking won. They just won. We're that dumb. We're that fucking stupid. We're that fucking stupid. We're just like, oh, yo, let's give it up that easy. Let's give it up that fucking easy. Jesus Christ. 400 million guns and we just fucking bend over and let the government plow us right in the asshole. Just fuck us in the ass. It's hilarious. We literally let the government and other countries just say, stay at home. You don't have to work. Let your economy fall in the toilet. Now you're all scared. Why? Well, because this big bad enemy virus is invisible. So you're scared. Then you're also desperate. Why? Well, because of the enemy, the invisible virus, the invisible enemy. You haven't been able to work, so you haven't had any income in 2 months. And it's like, well, now you don't have any income, so you don't have any cash because, well, I'm pretty sure that half of Americans don't have more than $500 cash money to just spend on emergencies or just piss away for whatever reason that just doesn't exist because we all fucking live paycheck to paycheck. Hello. So now we're all fucked because no one has money. So China's just buying up probably a bunch of stocks in the U.S. Other countries, probably a bunch of Saudi countries are doing the same and shit. It's like, I would just fucking love to know what these retards are doing behind doors. They're just twiddling thumbs, fucking each other, and doing a bunch of drugs or something. But I literally heard our president ask during a press conference if is like, is there something we can do about like injecting disinfectants? What? Come on. When the Trump election came around, I was supporting him because I was young and ignorant and I was just doing what everyone around me was doing. Why not? I was just being retarded, falling in line, listening to other people, not thinking for myself, just going with the crowd, hopping on the bandwagon. I don't know enough about Trump politics to love or hate Trump, honestly. I really just don't fucking know anything about it. But I do know that that's fucking retarded to say, and that I feel like a person of that position shouldn't say something like that. But at the same time, it just goes to show you that position's fucking ridiculous. It's like, oh, okay. Donald Trump is president. Donald Trump is president. That's insane. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, I fucked that up. This should be much better now that I adjusted the gain, I think. Yeah, I adjusted the gain there. And adjusted the voice mode that it takes an audio at, so it should be way better. Cool. This is just fucking annoying. You know, dude, constantly, every time someone brings up Corona in conversation, I immediately get mad about it. Why? Partially because of the uncertainty and not knowing, the ignorance. It's so frustrating, all this bullshit. It's just so fucking frustrating. I'm impressed how easily America just fell into line and just listened to orders and just decided to follow. There's so many times we don't trust our leaders. And then there's a health crisis, and for whatever reason we trust them. Well, we trust them because we don't know any better, because, well, we're busy doing other shit while the scientists are busy being scientists. And, well, the scientists are all pretty much fucking owned by the government because, well, the government can pretty much do whatever they want because we're letting them. It's ridiculous. Someone was telling me that they were at an urgent care, and I forget what she was having done. She was there for some reason, and she, like, coughed, and the nurse was like, are you sick? But she's like, no, like, I just coughed like once. Like, I'm not sick. She's like, we have to test you for a coronavirus. It's like, what the fuck? Seriously? So they tested her, and they're like, do you live with anyone? I was like, yeah, I live with a husband. Like, well, he has to be tested as well. They like apparently made her husband come in and get tested. First of all, I don't believe this story is true. I think it was probably, it's one of those things where people say, oh, they made him come in. But really what it is it could be someone's ignorance in telling the story. So you know when you play telephone where you're telling a story down the line, say you say blue lava lamp, and you say it to the first kid, and then it goes around to 20 other kids. Well, it's going to come out as green seashell at the fucking other end. Why? Because somebody wants to fuck it up just because it's funny. And I think that's what happens, like, with things like this. People get excited and want to make it seem bigger than it was. Like, oh, coronavirus is happening. I heard someone was mandated to go into urgent care to get a test done. Mandated. It's like, first of all, go fuck yourself. This is America, right? Like, oh, this is America. Last time I checked. Land of the free, home of the brave, some dog shit like that. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life, liberty, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness, the possibility to pursue your own happiness. The option, not the option, but the opportunity to be happy. It's the opportunity to be successful. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, going into mandated to go into urgent care. How about you suck my dick? Honestly, how about you suck my dick and balls? Like, the other thing is the curfew. If I get pulled over by a cop at 8 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, 1:30 at night, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:35 in the morning, where are you coming home from? No, it's like, all right, son. Well, what are you coming home from? It's awful late. It's just not your business at all. Not even in the slightest. Just nope, not even your business. Not whatsoever. It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to write you a fine for not being at home during the mandatory stay-in-home order. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's retarded. I can't believe there's not more people just screaming, fuck you. That's ridiculous. If that's actually real, there's... I'm getting frustrated because it's getting to the point where I'm saying, is that actually real? And I have to actually fucking think about that. This is America, and I actually have to consider that. Motherfuckers got on boats and sailed across the ocean because they got tired of motherfuckers telling them what to do. They say, fuck you, bro. Come on. America's lost our ability to say fuck you. Jesus Christ, it's gross. There's a story that's been circulating in this area that some girl got pulled over and was fined $200 because she said the cop pulled her over, was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you driving for? She said she was like at her friend's house or some bullshit. And a $200 fine for that. One, I would imagine that that's just not true. And that's just one of those stories that someone just made up because it's spur of the moment excitement. Just like how everyone knows a girl who's got a hot dog stuck in her pussy. It's just like, it's the common story. I doubt. It could have happened. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't think it happened. Just because I just don't think that's legal. Like, how can you... I'm sorry, but just because this coronavirus shit came out of nowhere, you can't just write laws and rules that change my way of life. That's just not how it works. At all. You just think because you were elected into office and because you're wearing a suit and you get in front of cameras and lie to people half the time that you got some fucking good deed to do for the world, that you're going to be helpful to citizens of this country. Suck my dick, honestly. Just, that's retarded. You fucking scumbags. I really hope I'm wrong, or I really wish I were wrong about everything, and that this is just a beautiful world, and that the politicians care, and that coronavirus is truly just a natural phenomenon that's going on, and that we're doing the best we can to protect each other. But I'm more cynical than that. More cynical than that because I'm a young man and I'm capable of thinking horrible things. And because that's the case, I know that other people are as well. And because I know that I'm capable of thinking about it, that also means I know I'm capable of acting on it. And that means other motherfuckers are capable of acting on shit. So it's like, okay, there's people out there who are fucked up in the head who are going to act on crazy thoughts that they have. Like, everyone can have the thought to kill someone. Not everyone's going to kill people. You can have whatever thoughts you want. There is no such thing as a thought crime yet. That's a scary thought. I saw some shit that they're going to start, like, I heard some shit that they want to, like, take temperatures when you go into grocery stores or go into any buildings or bullshit like that. I think a lot of things that you hear that are outrageous are created by people like you and me, just normal citizens, because they're outrageous and they're fun to say. And it's fun to say that, I heard if you go to the grocery store, if you go to Walmart, you get a thermometer check on the forehead to see if you have a virus or if you have a flu. You know, I just don't know how many people are going to tolerate that kind of shit. Like, that's weird. You can't just be checking my temperature. Like, I didn't ask you to. I get it. It's not my store. I don't own the store. And technically, you have the right to tell me, like, I can't come in. I guess you do. But, bro, I'm spending money with you. Like, here's the thing. Humans hate change. Most humans hate change. And we're resistant to it. Fair. I am as well. This is a huge change we're going through. There are changes you go through in your life that are small, and you're like, fuck, I cannot believe this will never be the way it used to be. There's no way I'm going to live through it. And you do. I think that's what we might be going through right now, but I refuse to accept it. I refuse to be okay with it and be like, oh, this is fine. We're just going to wear masks from now on and social distance and blah, 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 blah. Fuck. I think it's going to end in the next couple months. It'll probably be another 6 months of this shithole bullshit going down. And then once it gets cold again, hopefully the coronavirus starts up and it just starts fucking killing millions of people, because that would be fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Kidding. Jesus Christ. But it's just so... This coronavirus thing is real annoying. And the more I talk about it, you know, talking about it makes me frustrated because it keeps it fresh in my mind. But I think that I need to talk about it out loud to myself just to understand how bullshit and how much bullshit it's just putting into my head and how much bullshit it's creating for my life. It's like this unnecessary energy about this phenomenon that's going on right now that's somehow captured the entire planet because we have social media and we're retards. Like, bro, come on. They got everyone to stay at home. They got everyone to stay at home and play on their phones and watch TV and watch Netflix and go on social media. Like, this could be the emergence with the artificial intelligence right here. This is the first step, brother. Like, we're all online now. We're all interacting socially. No more physical touch. Say goodbye to physical touch. Like, this is just the testing phase to see how we handle not having as much physical contact. Why? Because, well, when we become one with technology, when we become one with the computers, we will not have any physical touch anymore. It will be our It will be our coding having sex. It will be the ones and zeros of our consciousness fucking and creating new ones and zeros. Maybe, I don't know. For right now, everything is normal. But there's no normal. This is all ridiculous. Everything about this human existence is fucking absurd. And I don't know if we're going to figure it out anytime soon. I think once drugs are legal, we'll start figuring out a lot more. A lot more. They'll be doing clinical studies and trials, and they'll be doing some heavy research and begin to understand the consciousness. I definitely think that'll be the case, but we'll see. So much has been hindered in our fucking advancement because a couple retards fuck everything up. Like, there was, what's the one drug? Salvia. There is a, story, I think how it got put in a scheduled as Schedule 1 for salvia is that some kid took salvia and wrote in his journal some shit, like he was depressed or whatever, and then, like, I don't know if he died or overdosed or killed himself or what happened, but the kid's mom blamed it all on the drug, which, you know, if I were a mother and my son wrote about it in a journal and then he OD'd on it, I get it. I get it. Just like I get how the friends of victims of school shooters, the victims' friends, school shooter victims' friends who are still alive, I can understand why they're totally against guns now. Bro, if my friend was gunned down in high school, I'd probably be completely against guns. Like, that's so traumatic. Are you fucking kidding me? Your friend was gunned down? Jesus Christ. I couldn't imagine that. But I think that's also what's going on with this Rona thing. I forget where I was going with that, but fuck them. I don't know, dude. I have a whole lot of nothing to say when it comes down to it. But at the same time, no one's got nothing to say. Like, suck my dick and balls. You can say something about something. You can say something about nothing. Like, you can yammer on about science and the infinite universe or anatomy or biology or fucking forestry for years. Or you can just ramble about nonsense. You can complain about coronavirus like I'm doing. Just fucking... It's hilarious. Like, there's a business next to where I work. It's a little produce stand. All day long. Busy. Old people going in and out. In and out. Old people. Like, the majority of their customers are 65 plus. Majority, for certain. And they just stroll on in. They just waddle on in. They get in with their canes. They just hobble on in. And they're all just these fucking obese after morbidly obese husband and wife just waddling in to get food. It's like, dog, you got a face mask on, bro, but you got like 30 face masks around your stomach and your back. Like, that fat that you're carrying in your body... That's just saying it, Chief. Like, that's actually gonna kill you. That is guaranteed to kill you. Like, there is a 100% guarantee you're gonna die because you're so fucking fat. Not just because of being fat, but man, is that gonna speed it on up. So many people are ignorant to it. It's crazy. It's like, oh my god. It's like, oh, coronavirus. I don't want to die of coronavirus. Oh, stuffing fucking cheesettes and pizza in my face. I don't want to die of corona. It's like, God, fuck. How about you pull the pizza out of your throat, bro? You're so fat. You're going to die of it. It's like, you're so afraid of the invisible enemy that could kill you, but you don't care about your own fucking body to begin with. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Like, that's just silliness, bro. It's silliness. It's silly. And what is hilarious, though, is like all fast food restaurants are just like still open and running full force. It's like, if this coronavirus thing was actually a problem, wouldn't we just put a fucking halt to the system? A complete halt. A complete shutdown of everything. Like, I get it. We cut back operations significantly, and it probably did help reduce the spread of corona. But god fucking damn it, does this just show that people are so bored and miserable with their lives that it takes a virus to get people excited about shit and talking and wanting to do? Alright, I pretty much maxed out my complaining about coronavirus. My feelings are strong, but at the same time, you also have to consider that I exaggerate for emphasis and for attention and for laughs. Alright. That's been a Corona podcast complaining session. If you got a mask, go fuck yourself. I'm kidding. I have a mask, but I'm just not wearing it because that shit's retarded. Later.